good theme music can elevate a performer's entrance to a whole new level, but when the theme music is produced by Def Rebel, you don't feel a single emotion for the performer. As a matter of fact, it makes you want to switch off the TV for good. Presentation is everything when it comes to pro wrestling, and the theme music plays an important role in that. It's a reason why stars like Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, John Cena, and CM Punk get the reactions they do. For the past couple of years, fans have voiced their hatred towards the generic and bland themes produced by Def Rebel, and fans miss Jim Johnston more than ever for how he brought superstars to life with the iconic themes he produced. CFO also had a history of producing great theme music for several performers. It's no secret that the quality of theme songs has taken a massive dip. So today, let's look at all three music composers and see what set each of the three apart from one another right here on JRSlobberKnocker. Let's get right into it. If there's anyone who has ever gotten more love than anybody else when it comes to giving pro wrestlers their best themes ever, it's Jim Johnston. Jim began producing theme songs for performers during the mid-1980s. He had his own unique way of crafting timeless theme music. For Jim, it was always important to know how a performer was presented and what made the performer special. Even the size and appearance of a performer helped Jim in determining the kind of music that would fit them. Jim rarely took advice from performers when it came to knowing the kind of music they listened to. Jim believed that the music a performer enjoyed listening to had very little to do with the theme music he produced for them. Jim approached his work as if he was producing a soundtrack of a movie. It was always about the story for Jim, and the performer's theme music played a major role in it. Jim has produced the theme songs of major superstars like Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, and many more. Speaking on the Pardon My Take podcast, Steve revealed how he came up with the idea for his theme music, but he gave the entire credit to Jim.
I took Rage Against the Machine, Bulls on Parade, to Jim Johnston. I said, it ain't this song, but it's in the vein of this song. And so why he thought about the glass breaking, I mean, because Stone Cold.
Yeah.
I mean, and then he put the sirens in, but it's da-da-da-da. The whole thing was a masterpiece, and I give all the credit to Jim Johnston, but it was inspired, at least in my head, by Rage Against the Machine, Bulls on Parade.
WWE even released various albums of the themes produced by Jim. The album sold millions of copies throughout the United States, which further showed that fans were in love with Jim's work. While Jim was doing a solid job even in the early 2010s, WWE brought in a duo called CFO to help produce theme songs of several WWE performers. As someone who had been with the company for over 30 years, fans were shocked when they learned about Jim's release in 2017. In an interview with Hannibal TV, Jim revealed that backstage politics played a massive role in his release.
For about the last 4 or 5 years I was there, things got really political in a bad way, which in a bad way, and finally things just degraded, and Vince fired me basically. I mean, you know, he put it in terms of I'm not renewing your contract, but that's what it means.
While nobody was on the level of Jim and the kind of themes he produced, I would be lying if I said that CFOs didn't do a great job of producing solid themes. As a matter of fact, CFOs was tremendous. They incorporated contemporary elements of rock and pop into performers' theme songs. CFOs shined when it came to producing themes for NXT talent. The group was talented enough to come up with theme songs that gave personality to stars like Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Roode, Aleister Black, and many more. It's a massive reason why fans reacted loudly whenever those performers made their entrances during the NXT PLEs. More than that, those theme songs made NXT stars look cool. The Undisputed Era came across as a charismatic stable, and his theme song helped them in achieving that. AJ Styles is once again getting great reactions, and that's because of his CFO's theme. His Def Rebel theme was doing nothing for him. The only downside to CFO themes was that they were mostly long and the same verses were repeated in most of them. Still, it doesn't take away from the fact that CFOs has produced several theme songs that fans listen to this very day. CFOs had to part ways with WWE in 2020 when they got into a problem with their publisher. CFOs wanted to remain with WWE, and they wanted WWE to buy them out of their publishing deal. WWE was okay with this idea had plans worked out. CFOs would have continued producing themes by working in-house. The publisher, however, rejected, and there was no other option for WWE but to bring in Def Rebel. WWE, for the most part, had to stop using several CFO themes in this process. Never before have the fans expressed their hatred towards so many theme songs to a degree that hasn't been seen in the past many years. Def Rebel has produced some of the most generic and bland theme songs that one could ever imagine. Fans barely react to performers when they make their entrance, and the entire blame falls on Def Rebel. Just look at Bayley. No one reacts when she makes her entrance before her match, and it's sad considering she's one of the bigger names present in the women's division. The Royal Rumble matches of the past couple of years have shown that fans don't know who's making their entrance until they see the performer's name on the screen. It can be so embarrassing for the performers. Plus, the addition of a wrestler's name at the beginning of the theme is such a weird and unnecessary addition. The only positive that I can think of in this situation is that Def Rebel has produced a few solid theme songs. Roman Reigns' theme music is a banger, Seth Rollins' theme fits his presentation well, most of the Bloodline members have a great theme, a few NXT talents were provided with great theme music too. However, the majority of performers have terrible theme music, and even they are upset over the kind of music they have to make their entrance to. When Randy Orton returned in 2023, he was presented with the Def Rebel version of this song, and he immediately said no. WWE seriously needs to do something about his music division. Fans for months have been asking the company to get rid of Def Rebel, and the company is aware of the criticism they've been receiving. They have also taken notice of the performers' frustrations with the theme songs. On the other hand, AEW has done a remarkable job with their performers' theme songs. AEW's music producer Mikey Ruckus has produced some incredible theme songs, and they are always fun to listen to. Let's hope WWE gives its music division a complete revamp, as it desperately needs one. There you have it, my friends. What are some of your favorite theme songs of all time? Let us know in the comments below, and you might want to also check out our other awesome videos on the channel. Make sure to subscribe to JRSlobberKnocker for more.